Welcome, dear viewers, to another captivating video from the Mute Land channel. We are about to embark on an extraordinary journey, a journey that will take us back over a century to the early 1900s. Today, we'll delve into the captivating story of a marvel of engineering, a ship that has captured the imaginations of generations, the Titanic. From its construction to its tragic end, we'll explore every facet of this legendary ship. But first, we're going to introduce you to someone special, someone whose life was intertwined with the Titanic's fate. So buckle up and stay with us until the end of the video as we set sail on this fascinating journey. Have you ever marveled at the grandeur of the Titanic? The tale of its construction, launch, and maiden voyage is a journey through time, filled with awe-inspiring feats of engineering and a tragic end that echoes through history. In the brisk month of March 1909, the construction of the Titanic commenced. The ship was christened as Titanic, a name chosen to evoke a sense of sheer size and power. As the construction unfolded, the press, buzzing with excitement, fueled the growing legend of the Titanic, making it a household name even before its launch. The grandeur of the Titanic's launch in May 1911 was a visual marvel. The finished hull, measuring an impressive 270 meters in length and 28 meters in width, was unveiled amidst elaborate celebration. Tickets for this magnificent event were sold, and the proceeds were donated to a local pediatric hospital. Weighing a colossal 46,328 tons, the Titanic stood tall at 32 meters, with 11 meters submerged underwater. Its massive size overshadowed even the highest urban structures of the era. The Titanic featured 3 functional chimneys and a 4th decorative one, included for visual appeal, and to disperse the steam and smoke from the kitchen facilities. The Titanic was unequivocally the largest man-made moving object constructed. It was also a testament to contemporary safety technology. The ship was designed with a double hull protected by steel plates 2.5 centimeters thick and compartmentalized into 16 watertight sections. Huge doors, controlled by an electric switch on the deck, sealed off the entire vessel. These doors were also equipped with electric water level sensors. These safety precautions led the press to declare the Titanic unsinkable. The narrative continues. Unlike the ships of its era that lacked radar systems, the Titanic was outfitted with the Marconi wireless telegraph system, and 2 operators of this system were stationed around the clock in its communication room. On Sunday, April 14th, the voyage's 5th day, Titanic received 5 separate iceberg sighting warnings. However, these were disregarded by the ship's captain. The vessel moved ahead at a pace of 22 knots, and Bruce Ismay, the company's CEO, announced an anticipated early arrival in New York, a day ahead of schedule. On the evening of April 14th, the wireless operator was preoccupied with transmitting passenger messages to their loved ones ashore in Newfoundland, where the ship was docked. He received a 6th iceberg sighting alert, but overlooked how dangerously close the Titanic was to the warning's location. Instead, he placed the message beneath a paperweight. This critical warning never reached the hands of Captain Smith or the ship's first officer. Despite all these signs, the night of April 14th was unusually clear and pitch black. Although the moon was absent in the sky, it was remarkably illuminated by a myriad of stars. These stars shone so bright that the ship's officer mistook the planet Jupiter on the horizon for a steamship's masthead. The sea was also entirely calm and waveless. Many survivors later described the sea that night as being as still as glass. This lack of waves made iceberg detection even more challenging. In rough seas, the wave's impact against an iceberg and the resulting splash can help pinpoint its location. However, on that fateful night, the sea's stillness was deceptive. The ship's interiors were reminiscent of the finest hotels in Europe. First-class passengers descended a grand 6-foot staircase under a glass ceiling to dine in a hall that spanned the entire width of the ship. For those seeking privacy, the Titanic offered custom-made restaurants. 2 bands, comprising the finest musicians from across the continent, provided the musical entertainment on board. The ship also housed 2 libraries, one for each of the first and second classes. Even the third-class cabins were luxurious, boasting amenities that some passengers had never seen before. The Titanic embarked on its maiden voyage from Southampton on April 10, 1912. Later that evening, it stopped in Cherbourg, France, to welcome more passengers. The ship then set sail for Queenstown, Ireland, and by 1:30 in the morning on April 11th, it was cutting through the waves of the Atlantic Ocean. Despite its colossal size, the Titanic's movement was so smooth that it was barely felt at sea. Its powerful engines produced none of the typical vibrations associated with ocean liners. Even at its top speed of 22 knots, equivalent to 41 kilometers per hour, passengers could enjoy maximum comfort. This was the Titanic, a testament to human ingenuity, a symbol of luxury, and a tragic tale of hubris that would echo through the annals of history. The fateful sinking of the Titanic was not simply a tragic accident, it was a series of grave mistakes that led to the disaster. Let's uncover these errors. Mistake number 1, the captain's blunder. The Titanic was Captain E.J. Smith's swan song, his final voyage before retirement. However, his aspirations of going down in history took a horrific turn. Smith was quoted saying he couldn't fathom a brand new steamship sinking and dismissed warnings of 5 iceberg sightings from his crew and other vessels. Slowing down the ship might have averted the catastrophe. Mistake number 2, the fault of the shipbuilders. The Titanic was fused together by almost 3 million rivets. Upon examining some of these recovered rivets, it was found that they were made from subpar iron. These weak links broke upon striking the iceberg, causing parts of the ship to detach. Had they used high-grade iron, the ship may have held together. Mistake number 3, the CEO's recklessness. Bruce Ismay, the head of the company that built the Titanic, was aboard the ship. Eager to outshine competitors, Ismay urged Captain Smith to push the Titanic to its maximum speed in pursuit of crossing the Atlantic in 6 days. Mistake number 4, the oversight of the chief designers. The Titanic's supposed unsinkability was pinned on its 16 watertight compartments. However, these compartments' walls were not high enough, partly to not compromise the space for first-class passengers. If these walls were taller, the compartments would have more air and might have prevented the sinking. Mistake number 5, First Officer Murdoch's critical error. Spotting the iceberg, Murdoch ordered to reverse the engines and steer left to avoid impact. This caused the right side of the hull to collide, resulting in a massive gash. Had Murdoch maintained course while reducing speed, the stronger nose of the ship might have hit the iceberg, possibly only damaging the first 2 or 3 compartments and preventing the ship from sinking. Mistake number 6, the scientific community's oversight. At normal temperatures, steel is malleable and bends on impact, but below freezing point, steel becomes brittle and breaks on impact, a phenomenon called brittle failure, not known to scientists at the time. If an alloy that retained its malleability at low temperatures was used instead of steel, the Titanic's massive crack due to the collision might have been avoided. In the aftermath of the Titanic's sinking, the world was left in shock. This disaster was not only a tragic event, but also a stark reminder of human hubris and the importance of caution. The mistakes that led to the sinking of the Titanic were not isolated incidents, but rather a series of errors and oversights that accumulated in this catastrophic event. Despite the tragedy, the sinking of the Titanic has led to significant improvements in maritime safety. For instance, the International Ice Patrol was established in 1914 to monitor iceberg dangers in the North Atlantic Ocean. Additionally, regulations regarding lifeboats were revised, ensuring that all vessels had enough lifeboats for everyone on board. The Titanic serves as a lesson to us all. It reminds us of the importance of prioritizing safety over speed, of using quality materials in construction, and of listening to warnings, no matter how invincible we may feel. The story of the Titanic is a testament to the fact that no matter how advanced our technology becomes, we must always respect the power of nature. As we conclude this video, let's remember the lives lost in this tragic event and the lessons learned from it. If you found this video informative and interesting, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with us till the end of this journey into the past.